Here's a kind of a note to self thing. If you don't see something that you expect to see, like this threat assessment that I was just trying to find, and probably because it's stuck up here in your queue, okay? So what you should do is do a push pull, do your sync now with the server, and then you're up to date. Okay, make sure you're up to date as much as you can because that's where all the set everybody here. Missions is SC003A003. Go to threat assessment and pull up our threat assessment, and there it is. High threat. I just put in some words. Okay, that's exactly what I put in over on the other computer. That's cool. It's done. So now you brief your team on the threat assessment. Okay, readiness. You're now done. So you hit readiness validation. Okay, you hit readiness validation again. Up, did I hit it? And then you hit update pre-deployment and pre-deployment complete. Excuse me. Pre-deployment complete. It says pre-deployment complete. Advance this to the execution and return to mission ops. Boom. There it goes. Okay, now pre-deployment's done. You probably got 15 minutes left. All right, here you go. Boom. Sand table, sand table, sand table. Okay. Anyhow, this is not a sand table. I call it a sand table because I'm a ground pounder, okay? Like I told you before. Okay, but this is an aerial planning chart. Call it that, whatever. I don't know what it's called because I'm not an Air Force officer that's done briefings, but I know what a sand table is, and this is what it is. Okay, so let's do something really quick. Enemy suppression, red, enemy aircraft. Enemy aircraft right here. Boom, boom. We know they're going to be in this area approximately, okay? And we got our objective is right there, okay? And you can modify it, you can rotate it, you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, you can use layers, you can set it up so it's you do in phases. So as the phase goes, you can set it up. And I'm gonna have to do a whole thing on just sand table, okay? And I will. But I just wanted to show you what it's like, okay? Here's our airfields way down here, and then here's me and Geo coming in to do this mission, okay? And then there's some terrain that you can set up. There's mountains west to east. There's weapons north to south. You see, you set them up. You set up canyons and all that other stuff. Now, well, what about a map? Well, you can import a map underneath this and just set the translucency so you can see up what it is underneath. And then you can set all your stuff accordingly. You can see the map underneath and you set up everything that you need. Your arrows, your plan of attack, everything. You can duplicate signals, delete symbols. You can do everything that you want, okay? All right, so that's the sand table, okay? You brief it, okay? You say we're going to go up this way, down this mountain over here. We're going to sneak in through this pass over here. We're going to go in and we're going to get the target, and we're going to leave out this way, okay? So there we go. Got it. See, here's your layers down on the bottom: friendly plan, enemy course of action, threat range. Everything's there for you. I will do a one solely table. I mean, I will do one video solely for the sand table. Okay. All right. So now you can import it. You can save it locally. Like I said, you can bring in a translucent map underneath and one from the game. You bring it in. You bring in one of the maps and put it up underneath. And you scale it, zoom it in and out so it lines up with what you have. Okay, you export the brief because you want to do the mission next week. You probably want to do the same thing or near same thing if it worked out well. Okay, complete execution brief. Okay, there's your execution brief. It's done. Mark the sand table execution briefing complete and return to mission ops. Okay, mission ops. Okay, we're ready to go. That's it. The mission's done. You kick some butt. All right. Now that you're done, you have to do some things. Okay, don't run off and leave this. This is important. Okay, I know you don't think it's important, but it is. Okay, Geo has to do his assessment. Now his assessment can only be seen by the commission commander. Okay, and that he sees his comments. He goes, what was done well, what needs improvement, and what was done bad. Okay, those three things. He answers these three questions here. That's it. He just types them in. It don't take nothing but 2 minutes. Okay, then he submits them. Okay, once he submits them, Geo's done. He can go off and play. Okay, lessons learned. Now, lessons learned. The commander, mission commander, reads the participant comments or the after action report. He goes into his lessons learned and he says add lessons learned. Now here he selects the subject. Let's say air defense avoidance. Okay, on mission XYZ, the SAMs were incredibly thick and crazy hard to get around. Okay, lesson number one: do not approach from this area because it's bad. Okay. Now, you can use the subjects that are here, or you can type in your own and save it so that when I'll show you why you want to do that. So I want to create one here. It says mission 787. Mission bomb Tokyo. All right, not Tokyo. Let's bomb. I don't know the South Pole. Bomb South Pole. Okay. Uh, then lesson. Hey, South Pole's really cold. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Okay, and now you give it you then you submit the lesson learned, or you can cancel. You manage subjects here. You can change. You add a subject line so you can pick it from over here. Okay, so let me add a subject. Let me add a subject line. Add subject. Mission XYZ is my mission. I add subject. Okay. Now mission should be available up here. See how I filled it in? Now it's available for everybody. And when I mean everybody, this is one of the few things that when you submit them, it, it stays. And what I mean stays, it stays up on the server. Okay? It's available for everybody to look at. So, it's really cool. So that when mission XYZ is planned next week, these guys can go in, look at the lessons learned, and decide if they want to go with the same plan or not, or they want to forget about what these guys did and go their own way. Okay, but that lessons learned library is really a good thing to have for every unit out there. Okay, and the more you fill it in, the better it is for everyone. Okay. All right. The lessons library stays up on the server so everybody can get to it. Okay. All right. Now, so we're done with that. We're going to advance the mission ops to here. Now, you're the commander. Okay. You got one thing that you can do to stop people from just avoiding doing the after action reports. He goes to TAC Ops Center, commander's box, comes down here and says, require lessons learned before AAR close. That means he can't complete the mission until he closes it. And the mission's going to stay there, and the commander's going to see it. He's going to say, hey, what are you doing, bud? Oh, I didn't submit my AAR. Why not? Okay, I'll do it right now. All right, so you save this policy, and now it's automatically required for every mission commander to do that. Okay? All right, so now we're done. Mission commander. You're done. You're going to recognition. And here you go. 57 medals of all types and kinds from around the world. Really cool stuff. Look at this secret squirrel. I picked this. This is my favorite medal. Secret squirrel awarded for exceptional intelligence work. Geo, I'm going to give Geo the award. So the recipient is Geo. Where is he? Geo. All right. Nominated by Big Bomb. It's already filled in for you because that's you. Okay, it tells you the date of action, who's his supervisor. So if you have to look at the sonar table, the sonar tab over here to find out who his supervisor is. You send it to his supervisor and say, this guy kicks some serious butt. Okay, He submits the nomination. It goes up to his commander. Commander sees it and said, yeah, Geo is great. Okay. He approves it. Now, if he approves it, Geo and the submitting authority gets a message and says, hey, he got it. He got the medal. Okay. Award it to him. Now, to stop drama in the guild and, I mean, the guild, in the squadron, we set it up so that if a medal is denied someone, the only person that gets the message about the denied is the submitter. Okay, the guy that didn't get the medal doesn't get a medal saying, I mean, doesn't get a message saying, hey, you didn't get the medal, bug them and make them feel bad. Okay, okay. So then that's it. You are done. You come to mission ops. You close it out. Complete. Mission has reached final stage. Complete mission and move it out of active mission board. Now watch what happens. It's here in the mission board. Bada bang, it's gone. It's now history. Okay, here we go. Last thing. You're on your last stage of the mission. You do your recognition. Boom. Return the mission here. Hit 9. It'll say complete this mission. Confirm AAR comments have been received. Recognition, da 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 da. Okay, done. Now it'll say mission complete. 2 of 2 personnel mission histories verified. Okay, that means their mission's been verified. Well, where? Okay, you go to personnel, and there it is. This mission right here we just did. Well, and if you go to Big Bomb, he's got the same thing. The mission's complete. And that way you can keep track of who's doing what, how often they go on missions, and you know, keep track of who's participating. All right. Well, listen, hey, thank you very much for listening. And we're going to do Sand Table, and then we're going to do my favorite software of all, Norden 2, because it is cool. It's it's beyond cool. Everything that I put in there, I threw everything at the kitchen sink at the thing, and it stuck. So we're good to go. This one I did too. I threw everything at it. I don't even know what else I can put in it to make it better, but I'm sure you guys will have some ideas, and I will put it in there accordingly. I promise. I'm not going to just dump and go. Okay? All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.